Drought and travel strain threaten Tobago's carnival season, and country music icon Dolly Parton dies at 80. Good evening and welcome. I'm Nicole Williams-Wilson. Thank you for making us your choice for local coverage this Monday, August 26, 2026. You're tuned in to Tobago Updates Television News, where we bring you the stories shaping our island tonight. We begin this evening with our top story. Tonight, the Tobago Division of the Chamber of Industry and Commerce is raising red flags over two major challenges facing the island: a looming water shortfall and a transport bottlenecks ahead of October's carnival. With climate regional authorities issuing severe weather warnings and local businesses facing operational strains, the Chamber is calling for immediate action from the Water and Sewage Authority, Caribbean Airlines, and the Port Authority. Reporter Jewel Green George has this story.
Hotter days and drier weather are on the horizon. The Caribbean Institute of Meteorology and Hydrology has issued a regional alert warning that an intensifying El Niño pattern will bring extended dry spells across the island chain well into 2027. Here in Tobago, the local Chamber of Commerce and Industry Chair, Curtis Williams, warns that October will deliver a mini drought that could impact households and local businesses and that we must prepare.
So we ask our members to put the necessary in place and cater for that downfall, or shortfall, I should say, of general water supply. We even indicated to them that start putting things in place, whether increasing your storage capacity, so that you will be able to have a smooth sailing throughout that drought period, that spell that we expected.
The business community wants WASA to publish and strictly stick to a reliable distribution schedule. However, access to truck-borne water remains severely limited. Williams reveals small service providers on the island are halting operations because WASA owes them months of outstanding payments. Williams also had this to share.
Reason being, as it was mentioned from one of our members, that WASA is owing a lot of service providers and they haven't been paid, some up to months. In some instance, we noted that there were service providers that were owed 11 months of money, and the service provider continued working. And we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. So WASA not paying the service suppliers in Tobago, that's the SMEs, small business in Tobago, whether it's water, security, as the case may be, but they're not paying them.
The water crisis comes right as Tobago prepares for its annual October Carnival. Mass bands report several costume sections are already completely sold out, pointing to a high volume of incoming visitors. To prevent a travel bottleneck, the Chamber is urging Caribbean Airlines and Port Authority to add early inter-island flights and ferry sailings.
We're hoping that the airbridge can put some things in place early o'clock and announce it, so that the visitors could take advantage of that opportunity of getting the extra seats on board the domestic airbridge to come across. We know that the sea bridge was experiencing some challenges. I think one of the vessels was going to go on dried off. We just double check to ensure that that is taken care of, and we have adequate space for the sea bridge, because we know for sure it's a bumper season. The Tobago Carnival will be a bumper season.
Business operators stress that early intervention by utility providers and transport authorities is critical to keeping the local economy afloat during a demanding season. The Chamber is calling on both WASA and the Tobago House of Assembly to intervene immediately to pay local contractors and secure stable water and transport services before October arrives. This has been Jewel Green George reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
If the music of the 80s is your love language, and you loved country and Western music, then the news that music icon and global philanthropist Dolly Parton has died at the age of 80 will come as a gut punch. Her family confirmed her passing on Tuesday, August 25th, but no cause of death has been released. Parton leaves behind a career that spanned 6 decades, selling more than 100 million records worldwide. Born the fourth of 12 children in a one-room Smoky Mountain cabin in Tennessee, USA, she rose from severe poverty to global fame. As a prolific songwriter, Parton wrote over 3,000 songs. Her catalog includes classics like Jolene, 9 to 5, Coat of Many Colors, and I Will Always Love You, which achieved worldwide success when recorded by Whitney Houston. Her work earned her 11 Grammy Awards, along with inductions into both the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Beyond the stage, Parton built a business empire, including Dollywood Theme Park, and starred in hit films such as 9 to 5 and Steel Magnolias. She was also known for her philanthropy. Her Imagination Library initiative distributed millions of free books to children worldwide to promote childhood literacy. Her passing follows the loss of her husband of nearly 60 years, Carl Dean, who died in March 2025. Tributes continue to pour in from world leaders, fellow artists, and millions of fans across the globe. Up next, police warn of prison time for illegal scratch bombs and fireworks.
I'm heading off. Listen, Tansy, okay? Love you.
Joseph, stay inside, eh? I'll carry you by the park a little later.
Okay, Auntie. For me, July-August vacation is the best ever. Every day, I turn the whole neighborhood into my playground. There's always something super fun to do down the road. People to meet, places to explore. It's even better.
Your auntie knew you're here?
What?
This July-August vacation, your child's safety starts with you. If you have to be away, make sure your child is in the care of a trusted adult or enrolled in a safe, supervised activity.
As I was saying, it is even better when I'm not alone.
A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago and UNICEF.
Looking for office attire or worship apparel, then come to Tia's Classic Closet. Shopping for casual clothing or just want to dress down. Big discount, so it's you on clothing and comfortable shoes. Get some wonderful accessories to match your attire. Come to Tia's Classic Closet at 39 Montgomery Road. Opening hours daily from 9:30 to 5:30. For more information, call 710-168-9999999. Books and office supplies at TLH Plaza in Scarborough is reminding you of their back to school hurry is happening now. Monday to Thursdays 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sundays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Books and office supplies for all your textbooks and back to school supplies.
Thank you for staying with us. As Tobago prepares to celebrate Independence Day, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is issuing a stern warning to residents. Observe the island's strict fireworks regulations or face heavy fines and potential prison time. The warning comes as law enforcement continues an active watch over Tobago as celebrations were reinstated this year. Joel Green George has more in this report.
With Independence Day celebrations approaching, officers attached to the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service are urging members of the public to celebrate responsibly. Authorities are highlighting strict regulations governing pyrotechnics under the Summary Offences Amendment Act No. 13 of 2025.
So, the TTPS is reminding members of the public that the use of fireworks is regulated by law, and it's urging all citizens to celebrate safely and responsibly. So that is the main thing. We have to celebrate safely and responsibly.
Under current law, discharging fireworks without a permit carries a $450 fixed penalty ticket, while public holidays allow a restricted 1-hour window for legal discharge between 8 and 9 p.m. Strict no-discharge zones remain in place within a half-mile radius of hospitals, airports, farms, animal shelters, and forest reserves, with a complete restriction in residential areas.
Even at your homes, especially in residential areas where it's built up, you aren't supposed to discharge fireworks there because of the danger of fireworks actually getting into somebody's property. Let's say you didn't discharge it properly, get into a window. And as we are on that, scratch bomb is illegal. So even if it's permitted, scratch bomb is still illegal. So most people think that they could scratch that bomb and run because it's Independence Day and because you can burst fireworks on that day or discharge fireworks. Scratch bomb is still illegal.
Police are also issuing a strict reminder that scratch bombs remain completely illegal across the nation, carrying severe penalties for anyone caught buying, selling, or possessing them.
Just to add, the one discharging fireworks without a permit is a $450 fine. Right? That's for discharging it without a permit. Additionally, the scratch bombs, that remains fully banned. So you cannot sell it, nor are you to be in possession of it, nor are you to use it. Right? And that fine, yes, is up to $20,000 or 10 years imprisonment. So it remains banned.
Police are urging citizens to report any illegal fireworks sales or safety violations by calling 211 or 999. For individuals or organizations planning private fireworks displays outside the statutory holiday window, permit applications must be submitted in advance to the Commissioner of Police at the Administrative Office located at the ADB Building Complex in Uptown Scarborough, along with a $100 application fee. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Joel Green George.
Tim Curry, the versatile English actor whose booming voice and magnetic stage presence defined cult cinema for generations, has died. He was 80. Curry passed away last Tuesday night at his home in Los Angeles, according to his longtime manager and friend Marcia Hurwitz. While no official cause of death was immediately disclosed, Curry had dealt with severe mobility issues and long-term health complications following a major stroke in 2012. Born Timothy James Curry in Cheshire, England, the actor vaulted into international fame with his electrifying portrayal of Dr. Frank N. Future in the 1973 London stage production of the Rocky Horror Show, a role he famously reprised in the 1975 film adaptation, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. His cheeky, high-energy performance turned the movie into a global midnight movie phenomenon that endures today. Over a career spanning more than 5 decades, Curry showcased a rare adaptability, moving effortlessly between sinister villains, brilliant comedic turns, and voice work. Among his most memorable screen roles were Wadsworth the Butler in the 1985 ensemble comedy Clue, Darkness in Ridley Scott's Ledger 1985, the child-devouring monster Pennywise in the 1990 TV miniseries adaptation of Stephen King's It, and the scheming concierge in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York 1992. A giant of the stage as well as the screen, Curry earned 3 Tony nominations over his career from Amadeus in 1980, My Favorite Year 1992, and as King Arthur in the original Broadway production of Samalot 2005. He also won a Daytime Emmy Award in 1994 for his voice acting in Peter Pan and the Pirates. Despite being confined to a wheelchair following his stroke, Curry remained active in creative life, regularly performing voice-over roles and making public appearances at fan events. In late 2025, he published his autobiography, Vagabond, reflecting on his life, his craft, and his devotion to the craft of acting. Tributes flooded social media following the news, with co-stars and admirers celebrating his warmth, sharp wit, and singular talent. He leaves behind a sprawling body of work and a devoted global fan base. We have much more news straight ahead, but the conversation doesn't end here. You can stay plugged into Tobago's top stories 24/7. Head over to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and search at Tobago Updates. Follow, like, and never miss a beat. We'll be right back.
For 4 years, we gathered here. 4 years of revelry, 4 years of sweet bacchanal. But everything must turn page, and the mass must change its stage.
Looking for office attire or worship apparel, then come to Tia's Classic Closet. Shopping for casual clothing or just want to dress down. Big discount, so it's you on clothing and comfortable shoes. Get some wonderful accessories to match your attire. Come to Tia's Classic Closet at 39 Montgomery Road. Opening hours daily from 9:30 to 5:30. For more information, call 710-168-99999.
You always doing something, eh?
Yes, now I cannot stick. You see what I'm doing now? I'm preparing the tickets for the event that we are having at the Bird Sanctuary on the 30th of August. And it's starting from what time? You remember the time?
From 5?
From 5 p.m. That segment going to be your segment where you're taking all the people out to take their photos on the deck and to do the hand feeding. After that, when 6:30, when the birds go into sleep, the real thing will start. But here is what, we're getting food too, you know. We're getting smoked chicken, we're getting jerk wings, hot jerk, mild jerk, that coming from Mackie Smoke Eaters, you know, he's good with his stuff. And we're also getting prices for best dress. Continue with the food we're getting, I think we're getting curry corn, akra. We're getting all them kind of pretty food, real finger food and thing, ice cream. The full works, you understand?
But wait now, how much are all of that?
Right, so look at right here, 150 per person, 275. This is the seal of a deal per couple, right? And I want to chip in a little thing, you know, if you buy a ticket before the 25th, you may get like a discount still. So when they call me, we could talk something. So tell me something now. You feel you can handle that event, girl?
Yeah, I know I could handle it, man.
Right, so we're looking forward for that date. We're inviting the people, the 30th of August. It's right here, CP's Bird Sanctuary.
See you there and
be there.
Welcome back. Roughly 16,000 electricity customers across Trinidad and Tobago were left in the dark this morning through to this afternoon following a wave of simultaneous power disruptions. The Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission has mobilized emergency response crews to tackle 11 distinct areas outages spanning multiple distribution districts on both islands. According to an operational update issued at 2:30 p.m. today, the widespread service disruptions hit multiple transmission lines across the country. In central Trinidad, 2 major outages impacted residents in Grand Couva and Caparo. Eastern districts bore the brunt of the disruptions, with 4 separate outages affecting communities in Kelly Village, Sanssouci, Plummeton, and Wallerfield. In the north, field crews were dispatched to restore down the lines along Paria Main Road in Blanchisseuse and Picton Road in Laventille. Southern communities were not spared, with 2 outages recorded across Labre and Guapo. Here in Tobago, TNTech technicians responded to a severe interruption affecting customers in Mount St. George and other areas. TNTech indicates that power should be restored to the affected areas within 2 to 4 hours as emergency repair work wraps up. The utility company advised members of the public to monitor its official website for real-time restoration updates and area advisories. Every day we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. With the Caribbean Institute for Meteorology and Hydrology and the University of the West Indies, MONA, forecasting hotter, drier months ahead, heat season is officially here. As we gear up to conserve water and manage the temperature rise, for a social media poll today we asked, what's your ultimate hot day refresher in Tobago? 29% of the respondents voted ice-cold natural coconut water. 1% of the respondents voted chilled local fruit juice. 5% responded cold citrus, lime, and bitters. And 64% of the respondents voted plain ice water. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and to join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. When we return.
I will tell anybody with a child with Down syndrome to, look, search for the children's skills. Don't keep them back. Don't, it's not what you want them to do. You have to see what they are capable of doing and push them, love them, because they are really sweet children. They are beautiful children. They can teach you how to be a better person, a better parent.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Looking for office attire or worship apparel, then come to Tia's Classic Closet. Shopping for casual clothing or just want to dress down. Big discount, so it's you on clothing and comfortable shoes. Get some wonderful accessories to match your attire. Come to Tia's Classic Closet at 39 Montgomery Road. Opening hours daily from 9:30 to 5:30. For more information, call 710-168-9999999. supplies at TLH Plaza in Scarborough is reminding you of their back to school hour is happening now. Monday to Thursdays 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sundays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Books and office supplies for all your textbooks and back to school supplies.
For 4 years, we gathered here. 4 years of revelry, 4 years of sweet bacchanal. But everything must turn page, and the mass must change its stage.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather updates from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, generally settled apart from a few partly cloudy spells and showers over a few areas. There is also a low 30% chance of isolated heavy shower or thunderstorm activity, especially over Tobago. Tonight's minimum temperatures are forecast to hover around 25 degrees Celsius in both Piarco and Crown Point. Tomorrow, generally sunny conditions with a chance of showers over a few areas. There is a low 30% chance of the odd heavy shower or thunderstorm, mainly near western areas of Trinidad and favoring the afternoon. Nighttime will be generally fair. Street flooding and gusty winds are possible in the event of heavy downpours. Tomorrow's high temperatures should reach 33 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 32 degrees Celsius in Crown Point, with the heat index reaching 40 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 38 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. Seas are moderate, with waves measuring near 1.5 meters in open waters and below 1.0 meter in sheltered areas, becoming choppy near showers. In Port of Spain, high tides at 3:17 a.m. and 4:08 p.m., with low tides at 9:46 a.m. and 9:53 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides at 2:59 a.m. and 3:27 p.m., with low tides at 9:31 a.m. and 9:04 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow at 5:56 and sunset will be at 6:18. And that brings us to the end of tonight's news coverage. From all of us in the newsroom, thank you for making us your trusted source for local stories tonight. Stay safe, stay connected, and have a wonderful evening. Here's a quick look back at the headlines shaping our island. Drought and travel strain threaten Tobago's carnival season. Country music icon Dolly Parton dies at 80.